Each man was strong only in the conviction that nothing was secure. He must look to his own safety, and could not afford to trust others. Inferior intellects generally succeeded best; for, aware of their own deficiencies, and fearing the capacities of their opponents, for whom they were no match in powers of speech, and whose subtle wits were likely to anticipate them in contriving evil, they struck boldly and at once. But the cleverer sort, presuming in their arrogance that they would be aware in time, and disdaining to act when they could think, were taken off their guard and easily destroyed. The general indictment thus drawn up by Thucydides is amply illustrated by the events of war which he describes. On one occasion, for example, the Athenians were blockading Mytilene. The government, an oligarchy, was driven to arm the people for the defence. The people, having obtained arms, immediately demanded political rights, under threat of surrendering the city to the foreign foe. And the government, rather than concede their claims, surrendered it themselves. Again, Megara, we learn, was twice betrayed, once by the democrats to the Athenians, and again by the oligarchs to the Lacedaemonians. At Leontini, the Syracusans were called in to drive out the popular party, and at Corcyra, the people, having got the better of their aristocratic opponents, proceeded to a general massacre, which extended over 7 days, with every variety of moral and physical atrocity. Such is the view of the political condition of Greece given to us by a contemporary observer towards the close of the 5th century, and it is a curious comment on the Greek idea of the state. That idea, as we saw, was an ordered inequality, political as well as social, and in certain states, and notably in Sparta, it was successfully embodied in a stable form. But in the majority of the Greek states it never attained to more than a fluctuating and temporary realisation. The inherent contradiction was too extreme for the attempted reconciliation. The inequalities refused to blend in a harmony of divergent tones, but asserted themselves in the dissonance of civil war. End of chapter 2, section 7. Recording by Martin Geeson in Haslemere, Surrey.